And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, guys. I don't usually do reaction videos, but that was one woeful performance from Rangers and deserves a video summing it all up. But before we get into it, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Scottish football content. Okay, so what was meant to be an exciting night for Rangers fans turned into a bit of a nightmare. Obviously, Rangers travelled to Belgium to take on Union Saint-Gilloise in the first leg of the third qualifying round of the Champions League. Look, Rangers were favourites going into this game, and of course Rangers did expect a bit of a test. You don't qualify for the Champions League if you're a poor team, and last season Union Saint-Gilloise had a fantastic campaign and there's nothing writing them off. However, Rangers were meant to come in this game sort of favourites, and they were favourites, and they were expected to go on and win. The first 10 minutes is sort of what I expected. Rangers to be dominant on the ball. They were sort of sloppy in the first 10 minutes, but I thought they would sort of grow into the game a little bit. Union Saint-Gilloise very much surprised me. I was almost like, wow, they're actually really bad. In that first 10 minutes, whenever they got on the ball, they just couldn't do anything with it. It was almost like they were shell-shocked, or even shocked that they were even playing in the Champions League against Rangers. And then all of a sudden, these individual mistakes just kept creeping in through the game, whether it was Barisic, Sands, literally everyone along that back line cannot get pass marks. Just individual passes, sloppy passes. Kamara was another player giving the ball away, and they were just getting in and behind Rangers' defence and just creating chances. Nothing like clear-cut chances, just causing problems. And this Rangers defence at the moment, after that Livingston game as well, has got me a bit worried. It doesn't look settled whatsoever, and every time an opposition gets on the ball, whether that's Livingston or Union Saint-Gilloise tonight, my literal arse is clenching onto my boxers as I feel like there's going to be a goal. It's that worrying watching this Rangers defence at the moment. And obviously the first goal came from a defensive mistake. Look, Jack and Barisic didn't really close down their men. And then John McLaughlin, wow, that was horrendous goalkeeping. For a player, again, I haven't jumped on the hype train for John McLaughlin whatsoever, nor have I jumped on the banishing Alan McGregor at the club hype train. But that performance, well, that particular shot there from John McLaughlin was bad. He should have saved that. Alan McGregor, I know it's easy to say he would have saved it, blah, 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 but Alan McGregor would have saved that shot all day long. That was so poor, which brings me back to the subject, is that John McLaughlin is not good enough for a Rangers number one. Not for me anyway. Those two performances had enough. Not good enough for number one. And I know a lot of people aren't too keen on McGregor, but McGregor's a lot better than John McLaughlin. And if you're not keen on the goalkeeping situation, then go get another goalkeeper. Simple as that. But John McLaughlin, for me, over these two games, is letting goals that he should have conceded. Obviously, the penalties, a different situation. But yeah, throughout the match, no one's got pass marks, literally nobody. I expected a lot more from Antondo. Very impressed from him in pre-season. Did nothing. Tillman, probably the only positive, I suppose, in the first half. At least he was trying to get something up the park and trying to do stuff with the ball. But everyone was so poor tonight. I also said this whilst I was live on my stream as well. This performance reminded me of, look, if you cast your minds back to when Cedric Itten used to play for Rangers, everything always seemed disjointed. Passes would just go all over the place. And it almost seemed like Rangers were playing with 10 men. That's exactly how it felt tonight, and I hope I'm wrong about Scholak, but it almost feels like Rangers are a man down when they're playing with Scholak up top. He does get sort of 2 chances a game, or a chance a game. He had a chance today to score a goal, but look, it was very poor throughout the whole team, and I'll give Scholak the benefit of the doubt, but it's just given me a bit of PTSD from when Itten was playing within the side. You know, it just almost felt like every single game he was starting up top, things just didn't flow properly. Things were just disjointed. But look, it's early days, and I hope I'm wrong. I like to sort of think about the positives in games. Yilmaz looked like a bit of a positive, at least when he came on. He tried going forward with the ball and trying to do something. Again, it's too early to really sort of gauge him. Davies had a mistake in him as well. But all these individual areas tonight were really detrimented. You know, it could have been a lot worse. That Goldson one where he put the player, one of their strikers, one-on-one with the goalkeeper, that was very lucky that one didn't go in. And then Tavernier as well, you know, clearing the ball off the line there, that could have been even worse for Rangers going back to Ibrox. But the whole thing almost mirrors to me as this time last season, that Malmo game, disjointed, just not ready. And I hope this doesn't creep into the league. I really hope this was a one-off. I really, really, really hope it was just a one-off, because Rangers can't afford to drop points in the league and piss about like they did this time last year, when they were playing around these qualifiers and dropping points in games, because Celtic are not going to have that blip that they did have that last year. So they can't be having stupid blips like they did last season. But yeah, I just had to come on and give my point of view on it. Again, I'm just flabbergasted by the performance. And yeah, Rangers could probably come back in the second leg. Ibrox, hopefully they can. But look, everyone said that same thing against Malmo last year. I just hope this isn't a sign for bad things to come. I just hope this was a blip, and Rangers hit the ground running against Kilmarnock. Lastly, to just finish on this sort of matter, Union Saint-Gilloise, I don't change my mind on them. I was saying this throughout the stream as well. I didn't feel Union Saint-Gilloise were good. I might not be giving credit, and there might be sour grapes, but I didn't think they were good. I'm not trying to sound like Jackie McNamara here. They weren't even that good. They literally weren't good. Even though Rangers were that bad, they didn't even make them look good. When they were on the ball, they weren't even that good. They weren't even doing anything. Just individual errors just led to stupid mistakes, and yeah, it was just so bad. And sorry, this is the last point actually I just remembered, and that was the penalty situation. Look, I watched football my whole life, and I can't believe how that was given as a penalty. And I'm not trying to sort of make excuses. Look, Rangers didn't deserve to win the game whatsoever, and probably could have lost the game 3-4-0 anyway. But look, that penalty call was an absolute howler by the referee. It come off Davies and then ended up deflecting out there and hitting off his hand. I just can't see that as a penalty. And even the worst part about it is he gave him a penalty and then booked Connor Goldson. Like, it's stupid refereeing. I've just had a little glance on Twitter and I've seen professionals, I've seen loads of people come out and say that was an absolute howler there from the referee, giving that as a penalty. God knows how that was given. But anyway, guys, that's it, wrapped up. Let me know your thoughts on the whole game in the comment section below. Do you agree with any of my points, disagree? As I say, let's start a debate down there in the comment section below. We've also released our GeoFarther t-shirts as well. They're absolutely bangers. So if you haven't already got one of these, go over to purescottishfootball.com or go down into the link in the description. And yes, guys, I will see you all next time. Take care. Peace.